Got to do a little rant stand about the border, because we have a situation here that I really don't feel like a lot of people are looking at it from the right perspective, and that is the children. Okay, we're looking at this as either America is bad because we're not letting people in, or America is bad because we're not doing enough to help. One of the things that bothers me about this situation is no one's talking about the child abuse, which is taking a child and not feeding that child, and then dragging them on a 1,500-mile trek, and then the child dies. The 2 children now have died, with America being apparently the only people who give a crap about those kids. The parents do not care about their children, and they just basically bring the child along to be a, hey, look, I got one of these. It's my ticket in. I'm a sympathetic person because I got, oh, it's dead. Oops. You guys want it? You do something with those? Can I get a job now? Soulless people who drag their children into dangerous situations. And I see these pictures, and people, are always posting these pictures going, oh, this is this poor mother with her children. Like, she drugged children into a dangerous situation. Okay? Now, I feel angry at that woman for endangering those children, but there's a whole nother group of people that I'm really angry at, that I really want us to do something about, and that is the organizers. In this situation, it is Pueblo Sin Fronteras, Towns Without Borders. It's a open border nonprofit. It is an internationally recognized nonprofit. The government is aware that this group exists and says to this group, you're okay in our book, you don't have to pay taxes. This group goes to other countries, tells the people of those countries, hey, grab your kids. Go on this giant trek, this dangerous trek. Drag your kids with, and yeah, everything will be fine. You'll get jobs, you'll get money, everything will be fine. It's A-okay. Trust me, look, I've got this little badge. They got little badges, they got little outfits that they wear to look official. And if you're in Guatemala or Honduras or El Salvador and you see somebody who appears to look official, they don't look like me, they're not like half dressed. They look official. They're wearing a full suit, they got a little badge. They look like they know what they're talking about. And they tell you, you're going to get money if you bring your family and come with us. Okay? Those are bad people. They are endangering those children. Those people need to be held to account. They need to go to prison. They need to have some reckoning for their crimes, which they are doing crimes. This whole, oh, well, the border should be open though. That's some weird religious view. The wall is an immorality. That's a weird religious view. We're not talking about religion. We're talking about health, safety, and laws, okay? You can't just invade Mexico and then invade the United States legally. You can't do that. You're not allowed. So yeah, my perspective on this is, if a guy in a suit came up to me, the whole thing of these groups that advocate for the illegal immigrants drive me nuts, because the way they advocate for them is basically just calling them stupid. That's how you advocate for it. So imagine in this situation. Imagine if I'm out here in D.C. and I'm driving Uber. A Chinese businessman wearing a suit. He's got a fancy-looking badge. It's all in Chinese. I can't read it. I don't know what it says. But it's all in Chinese. And he tells me, do you know how to make burgers? And I say, sure. And he says, would you like to open a burger restaurant in Guangzhou? And I say, yes, I would. I would like that. I'd love to own my own restaurant. And he goes, good. Well, you and your family, I'm going to fly you to Guangzhou, and then you're going to set up this restaurant, and you're going to start raking in the money. Here's a loan. You got to pay this back to me, and you can just start selling burgers out of Guangzhou. And I'm like, I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak Cantonese at all. And he'd go, no, you don't need to speak any Chinese whatsoever. You just need to make burgers. That's it. and you'll have your own restaurant. You'll be able to do everything there that you want, and you'll make lots of money because people in Canton province, they love American food. You're going to be a hit. And I go, wow, that's really cool. And I take this guy's word for it that I'm allowed to do this. How would I know that I'm not? So then I go there, and the Chinese government, after a few months of me raking in some profit, the Chinese government then is going, hey, where are you paying your dues here? You're not paying your taxes. And I'm thinking, oh, I thought he took care of all my stuff. And he comes in and goes, whoa, so, I'm going to advocate for you here. This guy's practically retarded. He doesn't speak Chinese. I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just here going, burger, 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 America burger. Look at him. Look at him. His hair's ridiculous. Look at him. He's a caveman, all right? Just let him off the hook because, there shouldn't be borders. Borders are immoral, and just let this guy get back to making burgers, okay? That's advocacy. That's the illegal immigration situation. That's the organizing, and that's the advocacy. What happens in those situations? The burger guy in Canton, gets thrown into a Gongshao prison and forgot about, basically, because they're like, oh, this guy invaded China. Who knows? Maybe he's a spy. I get the harshest sentence in China that I could possibly get. What happens to the advocate? Well, if it was anything like America, nothing. Nothing. He convinced me to go to another country, break all their rules, and then when I got caught, he called me retarded, and then I still got in trouble and went to prison and then got deported. Nothing bad happens to that guy, though. That guy gets to go do it again. He gets to go, well, lost my burger guy. I guess I'll head back to America and get another burger guy. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with these people who can basically just round up people, send them on this dangerous, dangerous journey that they should not go on. They endanger their children. They endanger themselves. They are doing the entire thing to break the law, and nobody gets in trouble. Nobody gets in trouble. What I'd like to see out of this situation is some consequence for the people breaking the law and convincing others to break the law. Organizing the event. Pueblo Sin Fronteras should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. They should be looked at as a group that is deleterious to the public, specifically to Hispanics. How many Hispanic people have they killed? Think of that. This isn't the first trip, by the way. They used to help organize people to get onto the Beast, which was this disgusting train that would go through Mexico, and they'd pile people onto the Beast so much, though, that people would injure themselves while on the Beast. So I published in Body Count Report an article from Prensa Libre about a guy who lost his arm. His arm got ripped off on the train because he was trying to get to America. He had been told, oh yeah, you just go across the border there and everything's fine. You get all the money. And he's mutilated for the rest of his life. So I really want things to be put in perspective. I think we should punish the scumbags that are endangering the children and the people who are convincing the people to do so. And that's me, Sully, for Anti-Social News. This is Rant Stan. Cheers.